This is Stanytsia Luhanska, the only entry-exit checkpoint in the Luhansk region between its government and non-government controlled territories. Nadia Sergeyevna is 76 years old. She's been waiting in line for 4 hours.
I've been here since 9 a.m. I left my hometown at 7. Now it's after 1 p.m.
She is a Ukrainian pensioner who lives in the non-government controlled part of the Luhansk region. She's come here to buy medicine and to send some of her pension to her children.
Of course, it's very difficult for me to live on the rubles I receive from the occupying authorities. I use my Ukrainian pension only for medicine, the rest I give to my children. They live in Ukraine and rent an apartment there. This is the best way I can help them.
She slowly walks to the pharmacy before going to get her pension. The walk takes half an hour.
Karvalment is for the heart, so is Karvaltab. Omeprazole is for the stomach.
Nadia Sergeyevna has the status of internally displaced person, or IDP. But she isn't actually an IDP, as she lives in non-government controlled territory, at home. Only by registering as IDP can Ukrainians in non-government controlled territories receive their pensions.
I constantly hear there is no need to pay out the pensions of those in the LPR, but it's very hard to survive on about $44 the local authorities give each person. Some people are less frugal, but I feel bad for my children. We need our Ukrainian pensions. What did we work for? We worked for these pensions. I worked for 51 years in higher education. I think I've earned my pension, even if it's not very large.
Every day, nearly 11,000 people, most of them pensioners, come to Stanytsia Luhanska from the self-proclaimed Luhansk People's Republic, or LPR. People spend an average of 2 to 5 hours waiting at the entry-exit checkpoint. Some people claim, off-camera, that for around $7 you can skip the line. In order to receive their pensions, people from the non-government controlled territories must go through several procedures. First, they must obtain the status of IDP. Then they must undergo physical identification once every 58 days to confirm that they are still alive. This has to be done in person at the state-owned bank or shut bank. If the IDP fails to show up in time, their bank account is frozen and pension payments cease. Off-camera, residents of the non-government controlled territories say that locals offer registration services to those who want to obtain the status of IDP to receive their pension. Prices vary from $2 to $3.50 per month. After the long lines and the entry-exit checkpoint, there are long lines at Al-Shad Bank. Today, around 600 are waiting. To keep order, people write their names on a sheet of paper.
First we waited at the checkpoint, then we waited to get our money. Now this line for identify verification. I am number 456. You stand here worrying, will I make it or not?
At 4 a.m. I got on a bus, I ran out the door still asleep, and we left. We got here and waited so long at the border, and now we are sitting here. All this time, not eating, nothing, and it's still not clear what will happen to us today, where we have to go, whether we'll get through. We're heading on. It's truly degrading, this verification every 58 days. This is the first time I'm doing it. I haven't received a pension for 2.5 years.
Not all the IDPs manage to verify their identities by the end of the day, so local residents offer a place to spend the night for the price of around $4.
If we don't make it today, we'll spend the night and come back tomorrow morning, and if we are lucky, we'll make it today.
If you don't get in today, what will you do?
Spend the night here in an apartment.
Have you found one?
Yes, they gave us a place. The locals come up and ask who needs a place to stay. They offer a place to spend the night themselves.
Is it hard for you?
Hard, not hard, what's the difference? We have to.
So you were ready for this?
Yes.
There is no sense in complaining. Look at all these people. You have to stand and wait. Patience. We just need patience, nothing more.
The regional administration has promised to improve the entry-exit checkpoint within the month. Nearly $54,000 have been earmarked for this.
We plan to buy new equipment. Within the next month we plan to redo everything, including repairing the road, replacing the barriers, replacing the models.
Not all pensioners can travel to Ukrainian government-controlled territory.
I wanted to thank those people who offer us a place to spend the night, so that a person who doesn't get through the line has the possibility to stay till tomorrow. I don't have that possibility because my husband is an invalid. I have to go home. I left him for the whole day. He is hungry, can't go to the bathroom, nothing.
This is Irina. She's an IDP. Her relatives remain in the non-government controlled part of the Donetsk region. In the interest of their safety, Irina asked that we don't show her face. Her relatives are invalids, and because of their poor health, they cannot leave the house. But they are afraid to register for a pension from the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic, or DPR, so Irina alone supports them.
They don't receive a Ukrainian pension, they don't get anything from the DPR. This really bothers me. I've told them numerous times that I think occupation should be expensive. They are afraid of being accused of collaboration, that they are cooperating with the enemy. When I say, just take that cursed pension from the territories if the Ukrainian state has abandoned you, they say, would you also take one from Hitler? On the other hand, I understand, but on the other, their principled position has led to a situation where if I am hit by a car tomorrow, they'll die of starvation.
According to the Stanytsia Luhanska Regional Pension Fund Administration, this July, pension payments to 200 pensioners were stopped since they had not verified their identities in over 60 days. As of July the 1st, there were over 770,000 pensioners registered in the Donetsk region and nearly 335,000 in the Luhansk region, not counting the non-government controlled territories according to the pension fund. In the Donetsk region, there are over 550,000 registered IDPs and over 290,000 in the Luhansk region. In Stanytsia Luhanska, there are almost 6,000 IDPs. However, neither the Ministry of Social Policy nor the Pension Fund replied to our query about how many pensioners in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions at the present have had their pensions frozen and for what reasons. According to Donbas SOS NGO coordinator Olga Hromadske, 1.1 million pensioners from the non-government controlled territories applied to have their pensions reinstated in early 2014. Today, only about 500,000 of those people receive pensions. Members of the NGO believe that all the other pensions have been revoked.